I consider myself a Chicagoan now, having lived in the city since I graduated from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign with a degree in accounting. I came here often when I went to Maine West High School out in Des Plaines, which is a short drive west on I-94 or a short blue line ride toward O'Hare Airport, the next to last stop in fact. My friends and I would take the blue line downtown and then transfer to the red or brown up to Belmont and Clark, our favorite part of the city when we were 16 and 17. Mainly because of the Alley, a store that sold concert shirts, posters, spike bracelets and stuff like that, and gramophone records, the electronic music store that took my virginity, so to speak. A few years ago I moved to an area of the city called Wicker Park because I at times aspired to be some sort of artist and wanted to be surrounded by more artistic types. But I didn't realize that the artists had pretty much left because people like me and companies like Starbucks made it too fucking expensive to live here. So now I live just a few blocks north of the Damon Blue Line stop in this nice, refurbished, overpriced loft with all the right finishes, surrounded by retail chain stores and countless other yuppies that people I was trying to escape from and swore to never become like. I wake up as late as possible before going to a job I can't stand, although I tell everyone I meet, especially girls, that I love it, because girls want to hear that you love what you do for a living or doing something you're passionate about. I'm not the type that gets up extra early to do push-ups or sit-ups, make coffee or lunch for the day, walk his dog or read the newspapers. No, I leave just enough time to drag myself into the washroom, take a shower, maybe shave, put on my black socks, V-neck undershirt, boxers, slacks, dry clean button-down dress shirt, black slip-on shoes, and black belt, untuck the shirt, grab my MP3 player, keys, wallet, corporate ID, and make my way down Damon Avenue listening to something loud. Hoping not to break that bad of a sweat, I get my coffee at half and half right at the corner of Milwaukee, Damon, and North Avenue. I'm served by the art student kids who live in the area. I'm called Sir by them. Wish I was them on many occasions, but not on others after thinking of how little money they must make. I climb the L stairs, wait there at the top, trying to calm my sweat, and stare off at the pretty girls on the platform in their pretty work suits, skirts, and pumps, and pretend like I'm not staring. If I'm lucky, I'll leave the office around 6 p.m., make it home around 7, and go to the Bally's down by the Webster Street movie theater and run a bit. If not, I just sit home and watch something like Chris Matthews or Keith Olbermann blabber on MSNBC. If I had any movie-making talent, I think I'd make a movie of Chicago. Unlike the sissy way Woody Allen started Manhattan, my movie would start with a still shot of Chicago skyline during the early morning, shot from the lake, with Navy Pier, the Hancock Building, the Sears Tower looming in the distance. After a few silent seconds, a song would start to play in the background, a rock and roll song, maybe a Smashing Pumpkins song like Cherub Rock from the Siamese Dream album. You would hear the drum roll start, the bass, and when the song kicked into full gear with rolling guitars and Jimmy Chamberlain banging on the cymbals, the viewer would be treated to scene after scene of Chicago. Shots of the skyline from the vantage point of a car coming up with Dan Ryan, from a plane flying into Chicago over the lake at night, a shot from a camera whizzing down the Magnificent Mile, full of shoppers, beggars, musicians, and tourists, and then a shot of someone like me, or better, a cute girl with pumps or boots, walking down Damon Avenue on her way to the train, looking all cool and city-like with the earplugs plugged in. And then to a scene of a young Latino couple having sex in their stuffy apartment in a building across the street from Hummel Park, to a shot of young Middle Eastern and European immigrants playing soccer on Montrose Beach, to another group on the adjacent beach that are smoking a joint and drinking old style. Then to a shot of a black family having a birthday party in one of the last standing Cabrini Green housing projects, followed by a group of yuppie 30-somethings having a dinner party at someone's condo in the city. The last scene of the intro would be of a backyard party in Des Plaines, the American salad bowl of the suburb where a 17-year-old Mexican-American boy is drunk and about to recite his green shit machine poem to his cheering Maine West classmates, members of Generation X, who are also sons and daughters of the Greek, Polish, Mexican, Cuban, Puerto Rican, Asian, Italian, Irish, Indian, German, Russian, Jewish, and whatever else immigrants that make Chicago what it is.